In this video, I will simplify one Boolean function. Identify the prime implicants and essential prime implicants of the following function. Here two functions are given. We need to identify prime implicants and essential prime implicants. It has to be solved using K-map. Let me consider the first function. So this is the first function. I will simplify this using K-map. Here the variables are A, B, C, D. That is, it has got 4 variables. So we need 4 variable K-map. That is 16 cell K-map. This is 4 variable K-map. Here the variables are A, B, C, D. That is, let me write A, B here and C, D here. These are the. So in these cell numbers, we need to enter 1. That is, we have 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. In rest all cells, we should enter 0. Now we need to simplify this and we need to bring it to SOP form. So here we can observe that these 4 1 together we can make a quad. I can make one quad here. So let me write the value of this. So it covers these two rows. The common is 1. 1 is with respect to B. And here it covers these two columns. And here common is 0, which is C bar. That is B, C bar. Now here we can observe that these 4 ones we can make one quad. This is one quad. The value of this is, it is with respect to these two columns. Here common is 1. That 1 is with respect to C. This is C. And it covers these two rows. Here common is 1. And it is with respect to A. That is AC. So here we have 1 and here we have 1. This together we can make a pair. Let me make a pair. These two a pair. The value of this will be, it is covers these two columns. Common is 1. 1 is with respect to D. And it covers first row, which is 0, 0 means A bar, B bar. That is, we have A bar, B bar, D. So now here we can see that this one is already covered with 1. We can cover this one also with this one. We can make a pair here. In that case, the value of this will become, it is covers these two rows. The common is 0, which is A bar. And here it is C bar D. Similarly, here we can observe that these 4 ones we can make a pair, we can make a quad. The value for this will be AB. So here for each grouping I have used different color for the understanding purpose. Now we can observe in this K map, we can differentiate prime implicant and essential prime implicant. Let me write the essential prime implicants. I will write it as EPI for essential prime implicants. Let PI is for prime implicants. This is essential prime implicant, prime implicants. Essential prime implicant is the one in which the min term should be covered only once. So here this 4 we can see that this min term, that is this 4, is covered only once. So it will become a essential prime implicant. I can write BC bar is essential prime implicant. Similarly here if you observe 10 and 11 cell, this is covered only once. So AC bar will become essential prime implicant. This is AC, which is essential prime implicant. Also we can see that these two one can be covered. This one is covered only once. So I can write this as an essential prime implicant. That is A bar, B bar, T. A bar, B bar, D is also essential prime implicants. So the prime implicant is the one. So here we got only 3 essential prime implicants. And prime implicant is the one which can be done by grouping any number of pairs or quad. So here we can observe that This one and this one is already covered, but still we can make these two one as a pair. So it will become prime implicant. That is A bar, C bar, D is a prime implicant. Similarly, this AB, already these four ones are covered in BC bar and AC, but still we can do one more quad here that will become prime implicant AB, and remaining these all essential prime implicant are also a prime implicant. That is BC bar, all essential prime implicant are prime implicant, but not vice versa. This is AC, this is A bar, B bar, D. So this is the set of essential prime implicants and prime implicants in a given function. Let me consider the second example. So this is the second example. Here the function is wxyz. Let me write wx here and yz here. I will write the values. So in these cell numbers we need to enter 1, that is 0, 1, 2, it is 5, we have 7, 8, 10 and 15. In all other cells it will be 0. Let me write 0. So now let me do the grouping of ones. Here we can observe that this one, this one, this one and this one, we can make a quad. All corner cells we can make a quad. Those are adjacent to each other. The value for this is, here it covers these two columns, first and last column. The common is 0. 0 is with respect to z, that is z bar, and it is between first row and last row. Common is 0, that is x bar, that is x bar. So similarly, these two one I can make a pair. These two one I can make a pair. The value of this will be, we have, it is between these two row, common is 0, that is w bar, this is y bar z, y bar z. Okay, here we can observe that these two one I can make a pair. Quad is not possible. The value of this is, it is common between these two row. Common is 1, which is x, and it is with respect to this column, that is y z. We can observe that this one can also be covered with this one, that is I can cover this one with this one. I can make a pair here. So this will be definitely a prime implicant. The value of this will be, here we can see the value of this will be w bar x. It is common between these two column, which is common is 1, that is z, w bar x z. Also these two one we can make a pair, that is these two one we can make a pair. The value for this will be w bar x bar. It is between these two row column, that is 0 is common, that is y bar. So let me differentiate essential prime implicants and prime implicants. That is essential prime implicant, let this be prime implicant. First let me find the essential prime implicant. As I said, the cell which is covered only once is the essential prime implicant. Here we can observe that 2, 10 and 8 is covered only once. So with the corresponding product term is a essential prime implicant, that is x bar z bar is essential prime implicant. Similarly, here we can observe that this one is covered only once, so that it will fall under essential prime implicant, that is xyz is essential prime implicant. Now apart from this, there is no any other cells which is covered only once, so remaining all are prime implicants, that is x bar z bar is prime implicant, sorry, that is w bar y bar z is prime implicant, and we have w bar xz is prime implicant. Similarly, W bar, X bar, Y bar is prime implicant. And here we can see that this W bar, Y bar, Z will become essential prime implicant. W bar, Y bar, Z is essential prime implicant. So now let me write essential prime implicant and prime implicant. So here these cells are covered only once. So this X bar, Z bar will be essential prime implicant. Similarly, this cell is covered only once, that is XYZ is essential prime implicant. And here we can observe that this one is covered with this one, so this will fall under essential prime implicant, that is W bar, Y bar, Z. But this one also can be covered with this, so this will come as a prime implicant, that is W bar, X bar, Y bar will be prime implicant. Similarly, the remaining, that is W bar, XZ will be prime implicant. And these all essential prime implicants will be prime implicants, that is X bar, Z bar, X, Y, Z, and we have W bar, Y bar, Z. Thus we have differentiated essential prime implicant and prime implicant. Thank you for watching.